afternoon and welcome to this very special press conference. I'm pleased so many of you turned out for this historic moment in the life of Coastal Carolina University. For weeks, I too have been watching the media accounts, reading the blogs, as well as special screenshots that many have been sending me. The rumors have been running wild. Predictions, wishful thinking, inside sources, surveillance, and the list goes on. So let me put the rumors to an end. Commissioner Benson, on behalf of all of us at Coastal Carolina University, I accept the Sun Belt's invitation to become its 12th member. We are excited and honored that you have selected us and are here with us today. Your support over the past several months has been phenomenal. Words cannot begin to explain how appreciative I am for all that you did leading to this day. Having been in situations that require such a high threshold of support, I fully understand what you and your staff had to endure to bring this about. I look forward to working with you and the outstanding Sun Belt staff as we embark upon this exciting journey. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the Sun Belt Conference presidents and chancellors who had the ultimate oversight into this expansion. I recognize the hard work that goes into conference expansion, the plethora of data that is analyzed, the campus visits, and finally, the decision leading up to a vote. Your support of Coastal Carolina University humbles us. I thank you for recognizing what we have built and what we are building as we continue to march toward excellence. I look forward to meeting each of you soon and becoming a trusted and capable colleague. But most importantly, I look forward to making new friendships that I hope will endure for years. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize and thank our Board of Trustees for enabling this opportunity. Your support of me to seek a new conference affiliation that better supports our strategic future is greatly appreciated. This team, our board, and our administration have a love for this university that is not only highly focused, it's contagious. Be it academics, athletics, facilities, and the like, your shared vision for what we can become is extraordinary. Please accept my heartfelt thanks for what you do for all of us at Coastal Carolina University. For those of you who may never have been part of a conference change, let me share a few thoughts with you. First, yes, this move to the Sun Belt focuses heavily on our athletics program. But athletics and athletic facilities alone are not sufficient to be awarded an invitation. Quite frankly, academics played a key role in this process. Throughout the course of the review, we provided substantial academic data to the conference staff and to the chancellors and presidents of the 11 Sun Belt schools. Understandably, our academic success, our census growth, and our academic achievements were key determinants of our fit with other Sun Belt universities. To our faculty, thank you for what you are doing and celebrate this conference change with the realization that your outstanding efforts have been recognized. Thank you, faculty. To our coaches and athletic staff, thank you. Your hard work and diligence has paid off. It was you and your team's successes that brought us to the attention of the Sun Belt staff. Without you, a day like today would never be possible. I applaud you for your efforts and for making Coastal Carolina University athletics program a household name. Coaches, thank you. To our students, this day's for you. A thriving university not only offers a quality education, but provides cultural and athletic events that are designed to further enhance your education. Celebrate with us today as we take a major step in providing that university environment that is rich in traditions, both old and new. Take advantage of what is offered to you and always show your Chanticleer spirit. You are part of a special university, this place that we call the Teal Nation. Thank you, students. And to a special group of individuals, our fans, especially those members of CoastalFans.com. Thank you for your support. I've read so much over the past weeks about what was happening in my life. Interestingly, as I read through the pages, I had to chuckle. My goodness, I thought, I'm living through this on an hour-by-hour basis, and somehow your information at times was so accurate. In others, well, I kept saying, I didn't know that. Yet at times it was frightening what I was reading on one hand, but greatly appreciated on the other, as I know in your heart and soul your intention was to be encouraging and supportive of Coastal Carolina University. To all of you, undoubtedly you bleed teal. Randy, thank you so much. To our community members, our community leaders, thank you for your support. I know at times we called on you in the past several weeks and you rose to the occasion. Thank all of you for what you did to help Coastal Carolina University. Lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to the Big South Conference Commissioner, Kyle Callander, and the Big South Conference schools. With Coastal Carolina being a founding member over 30 years ago, we will be leaving with mixed emotions. I hope those friendships made over the years will continue, and I wish the Big South Conference the very best in their future endeavors. At this time, we give them applause. At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce you to and invite to the podium the Commissioner of your Sun Belt Conference, Mr. Carl Benson.
How you like that, huh? Don't forget to check out that tie as well. Mr. President, Trustees Spivey and Henderson, Athletic Director Matt Hogue, distinguished guests, loyal Shant fans, faculty, members of this great university, on behalf of the presidents and chancellors, the athletic directors, the faculty reps, the senior women administrators, over 300 coaches, and more importantly, 3,000 student athletes currently participating under the umbrella of the Sun Belt Conference. It's my pleasure to be here today on campus at Coastal Carolina and to officially welcome the Chanticleers to the Sun Belt. Over the past 25 years, as I have had the fortune of being in this business and affiliated with 3 different FBS conferences, the Mid-American Conference, the Western Athletic Conference, and now the Sun Belt Conference, I've been able to travel to many parts of this country to visit many, many campuses in my role as commissioner as I was looking for the next member of Conference A, B, or C. When I stepped foot on this campus back on June 3rd, and when I saw this campus for the first time, I knew something was very, very special about Coastal Carolina. And when I met President DiCenzo for the first time, I knew that he was a special president. And over my time, I've worked for over 60 presidents and chancellors around this country. Coastal Carolina has a leader with vision, with dynamic ideas, and he gets things done in a hurry, as you may know. June 3rd to September 1, less than 60 days, this process has moved quickly. It's moved with great process. It's moved with much evaluation and assessment in terms of the evaluation of Coastal Carolina and others. But what's important is that we made the Sun Belt the right decision today to bring in Coastal Carolina as the Sun Belt's 12th member. As we move forward, and as we look back at how we got here, this decision was not a single sport decision. It wasn't about media market. It wasn't about the destination that Myrtle Beach and Conway is. This decision was made about and for student athletes. The student athletes that are in this room today, the decision to add Coastal Carolina was about you. And it was about those 3,000 student athletes at the 11 other Sun Belt member universities. If you look at the map, we have created and put together what is uncommon in today's intercollegiate athletic world. We have put together a conference that makes sense geographically, that takes student athletes and put them at the foremost of this decision. You look at the Western Division and the schools and the universities that student athletes will be traveling to, that fans will be traveling to. Texas State and University of Texas Arlington, University of Louisiana Lafayette, University of Louisiana Monroe, Arkansas State and University of Arkansas Little Rock, 6 teams in the Western Division that make geographic sense, that will allow Coastal Carolina student athletes to travel to those universities and return to Conway in an efficient manner. In the East, South Alabama and Troy, Georgia Southern and Georgia State, Appalachian State, and now Coastal Carolina. You look at the map of those 2 divisions, the Sun Belt Conference has created something today that especially inside the 10 FBS conferences, when you look at how geography has gotten away from tradition, we have created something very, very special with the Sun Belt Conference. And it's going to provide your student athletes and the student athletes in this room to miss less class time, to spend fewer days traveling, to spend fewer nights in hotel rooms, and for them to be back on campus in their own rooms, studying in their own study areas, and being real students here at Coastal Carolina. President DiCenzo mentioned how far this university has grown in the past 30 years from an academic standpoint, and he's absolutely right. Your numbers and your characteristics match up very, very nicely and comparably to Sun Belt universities. Your athletic department has grown immensely, especially in the past 10 years. The facilities you have, including this facility, your other athletic facilities, compare more than favorably throughout the Sun Belt Conference. Under the leadership of President DiCenzo and Athletic Director Matt Hogue and the 16 head coaches that are in this room today, I am so confident that the Chanticleers will continue to win championships, wearing the Sun Belt logo, participating in NCAA championships under the umbrella of the Sun Belt Conference very, very quickly as you begin competition for the 2016 and 17 season. So with that, welcome and go Chants.
Carl, thanks so much. This hat looks pretty good here. What do you think, Chanticleer fans? Now, Teal Nation, this is the way you celebrate a Teal Tuesday. How about that? First off, I want to thank everyone that has turned out here today for this milestone, this significant milestone in the history of our university. And certainly a thank you to Commissioner Benson, Sun Belt Conference Membership Committee, and of course every institution that's a member of this fabulous league. We always talk about around this campus, I know everyone here does, as we feel the teal each and every day, if we can get somebody on this campus, we'll sell them. Well, let me tell you something. When they came to this campus, the Sun Belt contingent, they were sold, and everyone here today had a hand in that, so give yourself some applause. But it's not just what we sold on the campus visit. We've been recognized today officially for the growing impact and presence of this university, and I want that to sink in. Barely 60 years old, an athletic department that's been Division I for only half that time, and you consider what we're about to embark on, that's a significant, significant milestone. And it's because of excellence. It's because of our accomplishments. It's because of what we've done, not what we've said, or not what we've tried to tell people, but because of what we have shown. We're receiving this invitation and accepting because of our tremendous excellence and our actions. And I want to say specifically on behalf of more than our 450 student athletes and our coaches, we're grateful for an opportunity to meet what is now a new athletic challenge and join the championship tradition of the Sun Belt and its members. And I know I can speak on behalf of all of our coaches and our athletes. We're ready to meet that challenge, and something that has been a hallmark, the championships around here for the 50-year existence of Chanticleer Athletics. You know, enhancing and expanding our athletic future and the experience for our student athletes, that's always been a part of our strategic mission here at CCU, and membership in the Sun Belt will promise to deliver this, and I'm sure an exciting athletic destiny ahead for all of our Chanticleers. So it's certainly a great day. It's one to cherish. We obviously have got to get to work. We've got some things to do here in the next few years to reach full-fledged membership with the Sun Belt, but you're going to see a lot of things changing, and you're going to see Coastal Carolina's name have a national stature that not only all of you can be proud of, but for every alumnus in this building, every student, every faculty member, everyone associated with this institution just saw value go up in what you're doing. And that's huge. That's huge whenever we can add that additional value. So lastly, to everyone here today, we thank you for helping make this day possible. We look forward to joining you in growing the athletic brand and growing our fan base, because we've got some work to do there too. We're going to have seats to fill, and I expect to see every one of you there and bring 5 or 6 folks with you as we go through the next few years. Go Chanticleers! Now, as you've also heard today, this is not possible without our Board of Trustees. And I want to introduce to you now someone who has been a driving force for this university, making things happen at a breakneck pace over the past few years. The chairman of our board, Wyatt Henderson.
So being the only person up here without prepared remarks, it must mean I'm going to speak very briefly. Let me just say on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's indeed an honor to accept this invitation. I want to thank the presidents and the chancellors of the Sun Belt for this opportunity, and especially Carl Benson. And let me tell you something, Carl, you have been able to do something that 4 wives have not been able to do in 20 years, and that's to keep the 4 of us quiet for 3 months. It has indeed been a challenge. This last weekend was tough, to say the least, but it is well worth it. On behalf of the board, thank you. A generation from now, September the 1st, 2015, is going to go down as a historic day in the life of this university, and we can say that we were all a part of it. Thank you, Mr. President, for the vision and the leadership. Thank you, Matt, for making this happen and staying on the phone with Carl for 40 hours a week. And thank you, Gene, for being there, being the support that we needed. It's indeed a historic day. I'm proud to be a Chanticleer. I'm looking forward to many wonderful years to come. Go Chants.
That concludes our formal presentations. All of us that are on the stage will be around for questions. But again, thank all of you for being here today. I know that I've had a couple of people say, is this really historic? And as you heard the chairman say, you're going to look back and say, unbelievable, I was there. I had an interesting text this morning, and we've kind of kicked it around. My hope is before I leave this great earth that you'll see us at a bowl game on New Year's Day. Thank you all very much. We appreciate you being here.